Welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. I am Dan, and I'm about to play some Standard Pauper with Pauper to the People's Brew of the Month for May 2013. Pauper to the People, you ask? Well, I'll tell you. Pauper to the People is a podcast about Pauper and Standard Pauper, and it's the longest running podcast on those subjects, and it's great, so you should go there and listen. You can also find it on mtgostrat.com, where we publish all the episodes. Alright, thank you Avery61, because Avery61 told me that there are actually Standard Pauper matches firing in the tournament practice room. I didn't know that. I thought they were all in just for fun. So thanks for that info. If you see me doing something stupid in the videos, it's probably because I don't know better, then you have to tell me. So, let's see what we can do. Avery61 is now 16-4 with the deck. There is a thread on Pauper to the People's forum, which I will link to in the show notes. And there the deck is being brewed and people are discussing this deck, and overall it seems to be doing very well. I have not had the results in my videos yet, but this is probably because I'm new to the deck. And this is the most fun I've had in Standard Pauper. Except maybe my hexproof deck that you can find on the channel if you search for Standard Pauper hexproof. I am considering resurrecting that. But I will, as many people are interested in this deck, I will try to focus my Standard Pauper play, which is not much, to this deck. As so far nobody has had the time to play it in a play run tournament. There are play-run tournaments about Standard Pauper. If you want to know where, please visit paupertothepeopleproboards.com and check out the forums. But I can't play in them because they are not very adapted to Europeans. And I'm from Europe, as you could possibly tell by my crazy accent. I'm from Sweden. But no one else have had time to play it in a play run event. So, well, if you play this deck in a play run event, let me know how it went, or let everybody know on the forum. Okay, yeah, let's just wait for a match then. It's Keller Automat. This is a hand I'll keep. He has a stop in his upkeep. Interesting. Maybe he has... I don't know what you have stops in your upkeep for in this format. I don't have a lot that I can do. I can defend myself with the Searing Spear. And this is the time to do so, I guess. I'm not gonna kill a Dawn-Treader Elk. So now I will actually be able to play the Maka next turn. So what am I up against? Mono green monsters? I played Keller Automat several times. Shout out to you, sir. In regular Pauper, I think. I do have difficulty remembering names, but now it's time for... What is it really time for? Activating the Howl Pack. There could be an opportunity to activate the Howl Pack. Couldn't there, so I will cast this, unleash it. And hope he uses the Dawn-Treader Elk. Doesn't look like he will be doing that. So maybe that was a bit too optimistic. How much damage can I do here, really? A lot. I can do 10. But I'm not doing 10 right now. But I will have to play a 3 toughness creature. So I am playing the Maka as is. Maka! And I realize I very seldomly play the Blood Rush creatures for Blood Rush. Cause it's just so much less powerful than playing them as creatures. But I am doing that mistake, if it is a mistake, in draft as well. Well, here comes the Force Mage. But I will let them through this time. But next time I need to forge a position where I can hull pack. He probably has a giant growth or something. Oh, he has a Slaughterhorn, of course. Chainwalker just keeps hitting. And I'm in dire straits here. This is the point I realized that I'm actually dead. And that I shouldn't have played the Chainwalker like I did. He does 8 damage if I only have 1 blocker. And I only have 1 blocker. Let's see if we can make him make a mistake of some sort. There was a game I won recently where my opponent had no business letting me survive the turn, but he did. But he just needs to attack with everything, and then I'm dead. Okay, mono green. There's nothing in this deck that is bad against mono green, right? There is nothing that is good in the sideboard. Perhaps Gnaw to the Bone. But I feel more comfortable setting up board stages where I can defeat him than actually trying to gain life. And I had a clunky start. This time I will not do that. I will play my Druid and start winning like a boss. So here comes the Druid. I like this guy. I like him a lot. Maybe a little bit too much. I saw somebody suggested cutting them, and I was no, not my Druids. This is just too much value. I don't know if they are really any good, but they are value. I want to play my Zhur-Taa Swine. I want to have a 5/4 guy on the battlefield. Right. Play that guy. Play Forest for the Howl Pack. Even though I don't really want to put the Howl Pack on the Druid, I guess I will if it's +3/+3. Or do I just let him hit me here? I think it's just I want the hull pack on the swine. Krokanura. Okay, so we are building us a swine. And now there will be hull packing. Slaughterhorn evolve. Okay, sit back, relax. Set up the giant hull pack. And an attack is so tempting. If he blocks with both of them, I lose my swine. Oh, this seems bad. I think I am the controlling deck in this matchup. So I want the spider to die and the swine to be enormous. And he falls right into it. An 8-5 will still be possible to block. But it will be hard to block. 8-7. Ooh. Two people can play that game. So am I now just sitting back? Defending? The world's most expensive deadly recluse. How are you getting past Mr. 8-7? Can he do 10? I don't think he can do 10. Maybe he has another play. He can now actually do 10 damage. But he can only kill 2 of them. So that's not very good, is it? But I'll sit back and do the druid thing. Which feels weird with an 11-10 Zhur-Taa swine. on the field. There's a lot of fat dudes here. So which part of the auto-yielding? Is it auto-yielding for the druids doesn't work? So it's Mr. Young Wolf. So I have a 5-turn clock on him now. Yeah, this is my red-green control deck. Apparently. Hide behind the giant pig. And that's what we are doing. Chainwalkers weren't the best. Against his deck. Don't rather elk. Player, nice. The ground is clogged, as often happens in Standard Pauper, but the Zhur-Taa druids are making progress. And here they come, all of them. So he will be at 10-8. I think I'm blocking the biggest Crocanura then. So this way I'm taking 5. And that's not enough to kill me by far. And even if he has 2 horns, it doesn't do anything really. And it's over. Pillar Flame. And we give this victory to Zhur-Taa Druid and Hunger of the Howl Pack. So let's think about this sideboarding again. Well, there really isn't very much. I don't want to do Gnaterbone, though the Chainwalkers really didn't do much. I'll take out 2 Chainwalkers for 2 Gnaterbones, and I wish now that I had more Deadly Recluses in my sideboard, because they would be great. I don't know about this. Let's test it. But I'm not sure at all. Maybe I could have brought in Electricker to take care of his elves. So what's gonna happen here? I have a Deadly Recluse and I have a Slaughterhorn. I think I need to keep here, but I really want to draw a land. He has a fast start. Oh, now I really become uncertain about Gnaw to the Bone. There is that wolf thingy, and it is going to hit me freely for a while, but not right now because it is gonna hit me now, but nothing's worse going to happen. Maybe I should have played the Guildgate there and went for the Borderland Ranger and gone for the Borderland Ranger. I slowed myself down there quite a bit. I'll allow him to hit me here. I want to get a bigger thing. And if he spends his entire turn doing 4 damage to me, I am okay with that. And we are going to do the same thing again, I guess. Especially with Gnaw to the Bone. I am not in fear here. And I will get a forest to enable the wonderful art of Hunger of the Hull Pack. So there. And this time we are going to block with what? I think we're blocking with the Borderland Ranger. Making this guy 4/5 is pretty good. So it'll also stop him from doing shenanigans this turn. And put the valuable creature in my graveyard. Though I might just be countering his Hunger of the Hull Packs. Okay. He grew huge. And we will Borderland Ranger again. This time for another forest. Anything we can cast? Not really. And this time it will be the Death of the Deadly Recluse. A 5/5 Dark Thicket Wolf is way too good. Though we could kill it with... No, we are blocking. And introducing him to the wonderful world of Death Touch. He's bringing back the wolf, which is rather slow then. Zhur-Taa Druid. We love us a Zhur-Taa Druid. So we play the Zhur-Taa Druid. We are playing the Haunted Fangraph after the Gnaw to the Bone. Gnaw to the Bone is an instant. We could then play Slaughterhorn for the attack here, though are we happy to take more damage? Actually, we are not that afraid of damage, are we? We could actually attack. See what he does. We probably are allowed to hit him. He spent a lot of mana on that Dark Thicket Wolf. Should we now kill it? Or play a Slaughterhorn? Think we're killing it. It seems like the safer thing to do. Leaving him with no aggression whatsoever. We still have 2 guys. We really want 3 at least. In the yard. But how is that going to happen? I don't want to waste my slaughter horn. Well, in this case, I want to play them both, right? I don't want to do shenanigans with them. I want to play them and have creatures. Maka! And then I attack. And Gnaw to the Bone looks pretty silly now instead of a creature. Ambush Wiper! Ah! Ambush Wiper! Ah! In this case, a bit better than the Deadly Recluse. So, looks like some creatures will die. Or is he still attacking me? That's a surprise. Can he do 8? I think I'm trading the Slaughterhorn for one of them. To not get dangerously enough. Now I have 6 lives from my graveyard. So that is good. Interesting to have a mana creature that you really want to use all the time. I love the Zhur-Taa Druid. This is like my favorite mana guy of all time. It's a pity he isn't an elf. Is he common? Of course he's common. We are playing Standard Pauper. I think it's really hard to see on the symbols if they are black or grey online. Really hard. Okay, so now I'm possibly knowing them. Is it way too early? It's just 3 creatures. Okay, 4 creatures. Is this the turn I know? Okay, none of them can block the Borderland Ranger and survive. So if I attack with these 2, he'll probably block with both. And we will be at a standstill. I will gain a lot of life, but I will not affect the board. I will play this Zhur-Taa Swine. And that will affect the board. That means no Gnaw to the Bone or Haunted Fengraph stuff getting done yet. But now Gnaw to the Bone is starting to look very delicious. Giant Pig! Once again, play it instead of blood rushing it. Blood rushing it. Okay, so now we are at an impasse. And I guess I will be... Oh, that sort of sorts things out for me. Hunger of the Howl Pack. We'll save it. And it's probably pretty good use of the card. But he didn't have it. And we are swinging like there's no tomorrow. And now I intend to Gnaw to the Bone fully and then use Fengraph next turn. So double no. It will just look stupid. Slaughterhorn. Play it. Win. With 34 lives. But if Gnaw to the Bone had been a creature, I would have won earlier, I guess. Thank you for watching. I'm Dan. I was playing Pauper to the People's Brew of the Month for May 2013 in Standard Pauper, Gruul Aggro, and I was playing against Mono Green. Thank you for watching.